We now create a VCL assertion diagram for the CorporateHaveNoSavings assertion. This assertion will be expressed using the set-based notation and will restrict the relation holds. We double-click the CorporateHaveNoSavings assertion in the structure diagram, and we confirm the dialog to create our initial empty assertion. We place a blob formula def in the predicate compartment. Within this blob formula def, we place a blob def, and within this we place a constraint blob. This represents the relation holds. Now we put a property edge modifier on this relation, to which we add a blob formula def, a blob expression def, containing a blob def which contains a constraint blob representing the customer. We restrict the set of customers using a property edge predicate whose designator is customer type, and we add an object expression to define the type corporate in which we are interested. Now we place a second property edge modifier on the holds relation. To this property edge modifier we add another blob expression def containing another blob def containing another constraint blob. This constraint blob represents the account, the set of accounts. We restrict the set of accounts by placing a property edge predicate whose designator is the account type. Then we place an object expression to define the value savings, which is the type of account we are interested in. We have two validation errors remaining. The first one because we have two property edge modifiers, both acting as a domain restriction. To have a valid assertion, a valid predicate, we need to have a domain restriction and a range restriction. So we need to change the second operator from domain restriction to range restriction. The remaining error is fixed by setting the shaded attribute to true on the outer blob formula def. We have now restricted the domain of the holds relation to the set of customers whose customer type is corporate, and we have restricted the range of the relation to the set of accounts whose account type is savings, and we have defined that the set of these tuples of the holds relation is the empty set.